Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Wilhelm Scream, and welcome back to another day in Destiny 2 Shadowkeep for some more Destiny 2 news and Season of Dawn intel. And today, guys, I'm going to be talking about the quickest and easiest way to get the Python shotgun, and a couple of reasons you're going to really want this shotgun right now because of a few glitches, some broken stuff in the game, and I'm going to also be sharing with you a few cheeses and ways to get this a lot faster because I did this quest, and let me tell you, I hated it. I'm going to get to all that information in just 1 second, but first I just want to remind everybody I'm still doing the giveaway on my YouTube channel. The next one will be at 20,000 subscribers. It's crazy to say that we're going to be getting close to 20,000 subscribers, hopefully in, well, whenever, but it's crazy that we're even considering that. All you have to do to be entered into that giveaway is like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, turn on the notifications, the bell right next to the big red subscribe button, and follow me on Instagram or Twitter. They'll be linked in the description box below. And as always, guys, if you stick around to the end of the video, I'll have a secret trivia word that you can leave in the comments section to be entered into that giveaway a second time for this video. And guys, this stacks between all videos, so if you haven't done this on a previous video, go back, check out another piece of content on this channel, and do it again. Alright guys, the Python. Oh boy, so many things I have to say about this gun before I even get to the actual quest. Which, well, that's a video on its own, but I'll keep it short for today. One little thing I do want to say before we kind of get into the quest. This is a Gambit glitch that I'm sharing with you right now. It's something that has been around for a little while. It doesn't really play into this so much, except that you do have to get up to a certain rank in Gambit, which can take a while. I believe it's heroic. And some of that helps to just bank a lot of motes. And, you know, if you're just a casual player and you're just sick of getting taken out by an invader right when you have 15 motes just to get that win, or to just bank motes for any other reason, that glitch will help you out because you can kind of get away from any invader and just get out of the map in general. You can check that out. There's another video I made just called Gambit Glitch. You can go look at that. It basically helps you farm up motes and go for the win just that much easier. But that's not why you're here. So let's talk about the Python quest. Well, there's no easy way to say this. You're going to have to grind out some Gambit to get this done. I certainly was playing for at least 3 hours to try to get this totally finished. But the Python is going to be a shotgun, surprisingly, that you're really going to want to farm for. And of all the seasonal rewards from the vendors for this current season, that be it the Komodo and the Buzzard, this is actually probably the best one of the three. And it's the best one of the three because of a glitch that is pretty rampant right now in the game. And I don't know if it's going to get fixed. It's based on a perk that is kind of, well, it's on a lot of different shotguns. But this is one that really is going to help you out because you're going to just get the actual roll that you want to do this glitch without having to actually just farm for it. So as soon as you're done with this quest, you're going to get the curated roll that has 1-2 punch on the Pythons. And Python is, well, it's a good shotgun beyond that, but 1-2 punch is so broken right now. Especially if you pair it with Winter's Gale from the, well, it's the Warlock's gauntlets that basically give you a damage buff for every 5 kills you get. You can store that by swapping to another gauntlet. I don't know if you know this, maybe you don't. I've made some videos on it. A bunch of other people have made videos on it. But essentially, you can store your power buffs currently due to a glitch that just involves you swapping out a piece of exotic armor. And when you pair that damage buff with 1-2 punch, which you can also basically stack, and if you have 2 shotguns with 1-2 punch, you can double stack this buff. And it's just crazy damage, guys. There's no really other way to put it. You're going to be hitting for like 300k or 400k per beatdown with this. And, you know, you do have to, as I said, there are a lot of shotguns with 1-2 punch on it, but you're going to have to go out there and do some farming if you want certain ones. Some people might be lucky enough to have just gotten a drop. I think there's a few available from certain strikes. I haven't done my research on all the different places you can get these shotguns, but there are certain ones, at least 3 or 4, that roll with that perk. But this is going to be a definite one. So you're only going to have to farm for 1. And because it fits in the primary spot, or the kinetic spot, excuse me, it will allow for that double stack. And there's quite a few less ones with 1-2 punch that fit in the kinetic spot. I think it's Hawthorne's shotgun. I don't know the exact name. I think you can get it from the EDZ activities. Does have 1-2 punch on it, and it is for the kinetic spot, but that might be 1 or 2 of the only other ones. So that's why you're going to want the Python. Now, getting into the cheeses for the mission. A lot of people were using Lord of Wolves to get this done, but personally, I didn't like it. Didn't like doing the Lord of Wolves. I didn't feel like I was making a lot of progress. I mean, you get certain things done pretty quick, but I don't know. Gambit's kind of it's such a romp, especially if you're doing it by yourself. It can get really frustrating. So I personally just liked having a regular shotgun and just basically muzzle stuffing every enemy. You're going to get both the 2 activity basically kills done that way. It being one you have to be super close, I think, and get a shotgun kill. And the other is just shotgun kills in general. So I actually prefer just using a normal shotgun, but basically stacking these perks. Now, there's a couple of different mods in the game that are kind of broken, and when they're paired in a specific manner, they give you some weird buffs. So I was pretty much stacking everything shotgun in this case. I have shotgun scavenger as well as heavy weapons scavenger pretty much on everything, and I also have the heavy-handed mod on 2 different pieces of armor, I believe. And when I stack these all together, I don't know if it's a glitch. It's definitely a cheese for sure. I don't think it's supposed to work this way, but I was basically using the tractor cannon and a kinetic shotgun as well as a submachine gun. And when these were stacked, I was getting heavy ammo pretty much as soon as I picked up any heavy brick, meaning as soon as heavy spawned into any Gambit match and I picked that brick up, almost every single kill that dropped special ammo also dropped a heavy brick. So I was getting like tons of heavy shotgun ammo. So I was essentially able to use the tractor cannon at will. And the tractor cannon, or if you have another heavy shotgun, I can't remember what the other one is at the moment, but pretty much any heavy shotgun is going to be able to be used just like special ammo. There was a glitch kind of similar to this in dealing with fusion rifle ammo and linear fusion rifle ammo. I think I talked about that in a previous video, but this is specifically to shotguns. So I actually felt like I was having a lot more success just using the tractor cannon and a kinetic shotgun. Both of these would sort of trigger, I don't know if it was exactly when I picked up heavy ammo in the game. I don't know why it was working like that, but it seemed like as soon as I picked up heavy ammo and then I got a kill with my kinetic shotgun, heavy ammo would spawn, like almost every single time. I mean, I had so much, there were so many heavy bricks on the map, I actually couldn't use all of it. So that's the deal. That's as far as the cheese goes. You just want to basically stack all your shotgun mods. Like I said, I had shotgun scavenger as well as heavy ammo scavenger stacked on everything that could take those 2, and anything that took heavy-handed, I had that on as well. And that was basically it. I'm not totally sure why this was working the way it was, but if you're someone like me and Lord of Wolves is just, well, I don't know. It's a little different. Some people might like Lord of Wolves. I personally didn't. And it's also not the greatest shotgun to get that, like, close proximity kill version for the Python. So I was using tractor cannon, kinetic shotgun, and I was getting this done really, really fast. Obviously, if you weren't getting heavy bricks on almost every other kill, I think that would be safe to say. Every other kill. Because you usually get special weapons on every other kill or every 3 kills. So if you weren't getting heavy all that much, this obviously wouldn't be the best method, and I would recommend using Lord of Wolves. However, because of this, I would definitely suggest just bring a kinetic shotgun with 1-2 punch on it if you have one. And if you don't, obviously, you want to complete this quest as fast as possible, and a tractor cannon. Also, tractor cannons will debuff the bosses, so you'll be able to kind of get through some of the, probably the progression of getting to heroic a lot faster. And if you are a warlock and you combo this with the Winter's Gale glitch currently in the game, yeah, you're going to do some uber damage on any boss. There's also an interesting glitch going on currently in the game where the Winter's Gale, if you stack the 5 buff and then switch to a sword, even if the sword doesn't have any ammo, you'll essentially be able to store the Winter's Gale by doing the getting the 5 buff, switching out gauntlets, and then switching back to the Winter's Gale. That'll store the buff. But normally, when you use it and it runs out, that's when you lose it. So you can store the buff until you use it again, and then it's gone once you kill an enemy and the timer runs out, unless you continually kill enemies. However, if you do get the buff, do the swap, store it, and then you put on a sword, even if the sword doesn't have any ammo, because sword ammo or sword lunges or sword beatdowns, even with just the hilt, meaning the sword without any ammo, don't count as a beatdown, but because they act as a beatdown, you still actually get your melee damage with the buff, and it doesn't run out. So you can essentially get infinite melee nukes. You're going to be hitting, I don't know how much, but quite a bit. Probably somewhere, I would guess, in the vicinity of like 47,000 per beatdown. And if you can stack some other buffs, who knows? So that's not really here nor there for the pythons, but if you can combo that with the 1-2 punch, once you get the pythons, you can see where I'm going with this. Basically, pythons, good, you want. Bottom line. So that's going to be it for this rant and today's video, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully you learned something. Plenty of glitches out there currently in the game between mod stacking, some of these buffs. I mean, I don't know how Bungie's going to actually fix all of this. Probably won't be fixed. So for today's secret word, because we were talking about it and because it is so broken in the game, I just want you to leave 1-2 punch in the comments section to be entered into that giveaway a second time for this video. And as always, guys, I am Wilhelm Scream. We will see you next time.